Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of It Remains to Be Seen, where we talk about missing persons, we talk about murder cases, mysteries, and just about anything else, really. Um, and as always, we have over here on the flip screen your beautiful hostess, Lori.
Me? Hold on. I hear snoring.
It's not me.
Molly.
Oh, one of the dogs is out. There we go.
Mhm. All right, continue.
But over there we have your beautiful hostess, Lori, and right here, um, you have myself, Bob, and we are out here to spend some more time with each and every one of you. And how is everybody doing out there in the chat? Hopefully, everybody has had a great Wednesday. And where would you like to start tonight, beautiful?
Mm, Where should we start?
Good question. Um,
Uh,
we can start with the Ronnie Oneal case if you like. Um,
Sounds good to me. I don't know how or what you have up in regards to that.
just 1 second. I'm gonna get something for chat to Okay, one moment. I have two articles. I just need to find the one. Okay. Oh my goodness, there is some serious noise going on over here. Um,
Oh, hold on a second. Before we get to the articles,
mhm.
hold on. I'm just trying to find my way here. I'm going to
I'll
paste
be
this
right
link.
back.
Okay. Okay. I think we should start at this one, which explains who the Riverview killer or what that whole situation was about that involved Ronnie Oneal the Third and his girlfriend, their 9-year-old daughter, and 8-year-old son, who was also named Ronnie Oneal, but the fourth. Um, okay, so anyhow, let's figure this out. So on March 18th, 2018, in Riverview, Florida, I you don't want to know something weird? I just that my elementary school's name was Riverview,
Hmm.
so that's kind of cool.
Really quick, just want to say, guys, serious trigger warning because some of the stuff that I've seen in this, it just sent chills. So,
Okay, so on March 18th, 2018, in Riverview, Florida, a 29-year-old man, Ronnie Oneal III, murdered his girlfriend, 33-year-old Kenyatta Varen, and their 9-year-old daughter, and attempted to kill their 8-year-old son, Ronnie Oneal IV. Ronnie Oneal IV, the sole survivor in the attack, managed to escape the home, alerting detectives, "My father shot my mother," before being escorted to a local hospital. Okay.
I can take this part. Um, at 11:43 p.m. Eastern, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office received a 911 emergency call from an unknown woman, now believed to have been uh, Kenyetta. An unknown male voice can be heard screaming, Allah Akbar, which means God is the greatest. Then the female caller said, I'm so sorry, Ronnie, as she screamed loudly. A male caller could be heard in the background saying, She killed me, and don't come outside. Call 911 now. Um, and according to the news release, the 911 call ended shortly thereafter. 8 minutes later, a second 911 call came in at 11:51 p.m. This time, featuring a male caller claiming to have been attacked by white demons and accusing Kenyatta, addressed as Kiki in the call, of trying to kill him, and that he just killed her. Ronnie III gave their home address. Deputies arrived at the home at 11:49 p.m. to find a woman, later identified as Kenyatta, lying unconscious in the yard of the home at the mentioned address. Prior to killing her, Ronnie III yelled, "Come in here, kill this bitch." I'm just saying that because it's in quotes, guys. But yeah, y'all know me. No, I don't typically go there. Ronnie III also beat his daughter with an axe. Oh my gosh, killing her, and stabbed his son, Ronnie IV, leaving him critically wounded. Ronnie III then proceeded to set fire to their home, but Ronnie IV escaped the home with stab wounds and burns and told a detective, "My father shot my mother," and was promptly transported to a hospital for treatment of his serious injuries. Ronnie III resisted arrest until being tasered by police, who were then able to quickly arrest him. While inside the squad car, he called his murdered victim, Kenyatta, the devil, and said, "The kids are the devil's kids." He was booked into Hillsborough County Jail the next day. On March 22nd, 4 days after the attack, Ronnie IV told detectives his account of the events of March 18th that left his mother and sister dead.
The sentencing hearing for Ronnie III began on June 16th, 2021. The survivor, Ronnie IV, testified in court as a witness to the case. Ronnie III asked him, "Did I hurt you the night of the incident?" To which the boy replied, "Yes." Ronnie III then asked him, "How did I hurt you?" The boy said, "You stabbed me." Ronnie III had served as his own attorney, cross-examining Ronnie IV and claiming that his son had lied to investigators. Initially, court documents filed by attorneys claimed that Ronnie III was acting in self-defense, thus invoking the stand your ground law. However, on June 21st, 2021, Ronnie III was still found guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of attempted first-degree murder, as well as counts of aggravated child abuse, arson, and resisting a law enforcement officer. On July 23rd, 2021, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole plus 90 years, run consecutively. Owing to the details, and apparently my son is really upset about that. Owing to the details and facts about the case, sentencing judge Michelle Cisco described it as the worst case she's ever seen
My
in her
gosh.
long career dating back to 2002 of being a judge. State Attorney Andrew Warren's response to the attacks was, "These murders are among the most cruel and vicious our community has ever seen."
On November 25th, 2019, Ronnie IV was adopted by Detective Mike Blair, who saved his life. On the night of the killings, Ronnie IV changed his name to Ronnie Blair and became a brother to the 5 biological children aged 16 to 23 of Mike Blair and his wife, Danielle. Mike recalls the night of the killings, saying that there was no expectation Ronnie would live, and considers Ronnie's recovery to be a miracle. Of the adoption, Ronnie says that he is loved and part of the family. See, and it's good hearing things like that, because when you hear, situations like the Kahlua case, Isabella Kahlua, and things like that, doesn't turn out so well.
Was that what you were saying, or is that what it said?
No, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of that particular.
Oh, all right. Let's see here. Uh, okay, so we got the articles. Did you just want? I don't know how you want to do this.
I can read. Which one were you going to take?
I don't know. I have the first one up. My daddy killed my mommy. 11-year-old son testifies at father's double murder trial.
How about you go for that one, and I'll read the one about the adoption.
I'm gonna make it bigger. You know, my eyeballs aren't like they used to be.
Yep. Control scroll wheel. Hi, Slinky. How are you doing?
Hey, Slinky. I said hey in the thing, but hey, Slinky. Long time no see.
Said she's getting ready to hit
Um,
the hay herself. So if you don't stick around with us, oh wait, she said, Lori, you have been up a while. If you don't make it through the rest of this, then good night to you, and it's good to see you out here. And I'm shutting up now.
wait, hold on. What am I doing? How did I get there? Which one did I? Oh, that's why. Okay, sorry. That absolutely made no sense in my mind until it did make sense, and now it makes sense. Acting as his own lawyer, a double murder defendant opened his death penalty trial by shouting at jurors that he did not attack his girlfriend and disabled daughter. Now he's cross examined his son, forcing the 11-year-old to describe exactly how he heard him. Ronnie Oneal III claimed in a dramatic opening statement that the evidence would reveal some of the most vicious, lying, fabricating, fictitious government you've ever seen. Gesturing and pacing, O'Neill shouted at one point during Monday's opening, I look alone, but I am backed by a mighty God. He claimed the girlfriend, Kenyatta Barron, attacked their two children and that he killed her in self defense. The killings happened March 18th, 2018, in their home in Tampa's Riverview area. Assistant Attorney Scott Harmon countered that prosecutors would prove O'Neill wounded Barron with a shotgun and then beat her to death. Harmon also said O'Neill used a hatchet to kill his 9-year-old daughter, oh my God, who had cerebral palsy and could not speak, and wounded his son, then ate with a knife. Uh, Investigators say O'Neill also had set how the house on fire after the attacks. The son survived and testified Wednesday by remote video that he saw his father kill his sister with a hatchet and recalled his mother being shot. During cross-examination, O'Neill asked his son, did I hurt you that night? The boy responded, yes. How did I hurt you? O'Neill asked. You stabbed me, his son replied. He also described how his father set fire to the house using gasoline. Investigators say the wounded boy came out of the burning hose and described what had happened. The first words that came out of this brave boy's mouth, my daddy killed my mummy, Harmon told jurors. Jurors also heard 911 call from Barron, in which she desperately sought help as O'Neill yelled in the background. Okay, Ronnie, I'm sorry, she says on the recording. I'm sorry, help me. I can't move my arm. My arm is shot up. Ronnie, please. O'Neill contended that investigators fabricated evidence to implicate him and that his son was coached on what to say. The evidence is going to show that I love my children, O'Neill told jurors. The evidence will not show you that my son witnessed me beat his mom to death, nor did he witness me shoot his mom. In fact, he didn't witness much at all. The trial is expected to last through the end of next week. This was obviously back then. O'Neill could get the death penalty if convicted.
My gosh.
That's just crazy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, good night, Slinky.
So we've heard all
I'll
of that.
probably see you tomorrow. You what?
I said we've heard all of that darkness, and it's just messed up. But you know there is a light in this. You know, and Jameson at the at the beginning of the chat before we were out here had made a statement about that he hoped that Ronnie the Fourth was, you know, let me read Jameson's statement up there real quick, if I can find it. Where the heck? Where did it go? Is it still there?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. I don't see it.
Oh,
Unless it.
because you have the pin thing there.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't.
Simple. Unpin it. There it is.
Oh, okay. Jameson had said, "This is an amazing story to cover. Um, I hope his son being adopted by a lovely family will be covered." Yep, and that's actually exactly where we're about to go. Um, what I'll do is I will. I don't like how that covers that stuff up at the top, but all right. So I'm going to put this article out here because there is a positive component to this. This article reads, "I am safe. I am loved. Detective adopts boy who was stabbed, set on fire by father." Um, and let me get down to the. Okay, I'm going to zoom this in. This is in Tampa, Florida. In a trial that captivated the nation earlier this year, Ronnie Oneal the Third insisted on acting as his own attorney in a capital murder case. I need to zoom this a bit more. He would end up being convicted of murdering his girlfriend and their daughter, stabbing their son Ronnie, and trying to set the boy on fire. Little Ronnie survived and testified against his father, and now has a new loving family thanks to one detective. It began March 18th, 2018, with a frantic 911 call to as Kenyetta Barron called for help and begged for her life. That night, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office Detective Mike Blair was called to the scene. And then Mike is quoted as saying, "By the time I arrived that night, we were told there was a child being medevaced to." One second. Let's see if I can get rid of this ad or if I'm stuck with it. Yeah, I guess I'm stuck with it. Wait. Okay, I'll just have to try to work around it. That definitely does not work for web accessibility in situations like this. All right. Sorry, guys. Okay. He was going to be medevaced to Tampa General, but he was not expected to live, Blair said. The veteran officer has responded to hundreds of calls in his career. This call changed his life. As a detective on the homicide team, Blair had little involvement in the criminal investigation of this case, but a visit to the hospital to see the surviving victim changed everything for him. The easiest way to surmise the whole, it's been a God thing for us, said Blair. Little Ronnie was just 7 years old when his father stabbed him and lit him on fire in their Riverview home on the night his dad murdered Ronnie's mother and sister. Recovering from his stab wounds and burns has not been easy, But it's important for Ronnie to remember his mother. She was just a good mom. We did like a lot of things together. She was nice, pushed me on the swing, um, made me some good wings, said Ronnie. For him, the murders and even the trial were one brief moment in time. He doesn't want his mother and sister remembered for only that. Kenyatta Barron had gone back to school and was enrolled at his Hillsborough Community College at the time of the murders. She still found time to play football with her son in the front yard. She also made him bean pie. Ronnie's sister, um, Ron Nevea, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, was severely handicapped. She used a wheelchair and could not speak. So Ronnie learned some sign language to communicate with her. He says his sister went to school and was even recognized because of her positive attitude. There is this honor called Terrific Kid, and she got that a lot, Ronnie said. While he was in the hospital recovering from his injuries, Detective Blair brought Ronnie things from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers through his connections with the team. One night, as Blair was leaving, Ronnie reached out to the detective with a simple request that touched the big man's heart. He kind of held onto my hand as I left, and he said, "Could you watch a movie with me?" Blair recalled. At that moment, the deputy had to return to work. He also knew he had to call his wife. We were planning to go on a date night that night, and I said, "Hey, instead of doing date night, do you mind if we watch a movie with this kid?" said Blair. Mike and Danielle Blair have 5 of their own children and a full life. They ditched their date night together and went to the hospital. I had already known that I would want to take Ronnie home with us starting that night, Danielle um, Blair said. It didn't happen instantly. Um, let's see. These ads. Ronnie was living up with other family members at the time, but there were some problems in that home. A court appointed guardian was supervising his care. The Blairs met the guardian in the hospital. I kind of did the polite, "If he ever needs anything, give me a call," Detective Blair said. Eventually, the call came. For Detective Blair, it was more than a phone call. It was a calling. When I got the phone call, I was driving by our church, and the guardian was asking, "Do you know of somebody who can help us out?" he recalled. Danielle Blair had prayed for that moment. I had already started praying that God would soften Michael's heart and say, "Okay, yes, we have a place, and Ronnie belongs home with us." Um, she explained. Their other children had also encouraged their father to accept him. Man, the world needs more of that. My kids had come to me at one point in this period of time and said to me, Dad, you just need to... these ads. One moment, guys. These ads are just, okay. Alright, my kids had come to me at one point in this period of time and just said to me, Dad, you just need to go with Mom on this. We need to start fostering, Detective Blair said. Now Ronnie has a new home, 5 new siblings that have accepted him into their lives, and are loving parents who have formally adopted him. They are really nice people. They are the best moms and dads, and they really take care of me. There is no one else better than them, little Ronnie said. Detective Blair says they've adopted a family mantra that Ronnie repeats to himself in times. Oh my word. In times of stress. It goes, I am safe, I am loved, and I am part of this family, he said. And that is the end of that article.
Wow, eh?
Yeah.
That's something.
There need to be more people in the world like that.
No kidding. Did you want to play the video?
I can do that. So for anybody who is new to the channel, we are going to play a video of missing persons Lori puts together each day. It's sad to see that number continues to grow each day. But as you watch this, if if any of these individuals are in your area or around your area, please feel free to share these posters out. You can find shareable copies of the posters over at facebook.com/Ion Entertainment Network. And one little action could make a huge difference. So we will be right back, everyone.
I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like we're fine, though it's over, almost over. Yeah, the final chapter's starting to end, closing every page one by one. I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like you're mine, though it's over, almost over. For a second, let's forget and pretend. 'Cause I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like we're fine, though it's over, almost over. Yeah, the final chapter's starting to end. Promise you everything that I do is for you. Don't say bye, just not yet. And you say nothing at all, nothing at all. 'Cause you just wanna hold me one last time. Hold me like you're mine, though.
I don't know how long that was out for, guys. I'm sorry. Time just flies. But we are back, and hope everybody else is too. Man, how long was that black space for? I'm just watching the preview right now. I'm like, oh shoot.
I don't think it was that long.
Hopefully not. I'm just looking here. I'm just looking here. I just hope that, you know, I didn't, because that's totally my fault, guys. I'm the one who's streaming over here tonight. So you totally put the blame on me. How's it going, Rhiannon? 10 seconds. Oh man. My apologies, guys. that was poor
Shit happens.
poor broadcasting quality on my part.
Shit happens.
But how's it going, Rhiannon?
Hey, Rihanna.
And you know, I had messaged Alberto, but thank you guys both
Oh yes, thank you.
for your donation out on our GoFundMe. Really appreciate both of you guys.
Thank you so much.
And Yvonne as well, if she sees this, you know, we thanked her that night, but thank you so much again. We appreciate you guys. Big time. See, guys, she's allergic to me. I don't know if she really wants to meet me in person, because if her allergies are that bad when it's virtual, it might not be good. You okay up there, hun? I know she can't unmute at the moment, but that's
My spit went down the wrong.
oh, I hate when that happens. Well, I was just telling him that you were allergic. That you were allergic to me. I don't know if you heard that,
Crap.
but I was telling him if you're allergic to me and having having that bad of a reaction when we're this far away, it might not be good. Be around me in person. Gotta
Oh
laugh.
my god, I thought my goose was cooked.
Oh man. Rhiannon says, "Oh, please, it's freezing up there." I'm thinking. Let's see. Well, here, let me. I don't know. Have you've stated what city you're in on some of the other videos, right? Or maybe I should just mute and find out. Let's see. All right, it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit,
28 degrees
which
Fahrenheit
is
is minus 2.22 degrees Celsius.
minus 2 degrees Celsius. So it is below freezing up there. That is snowy, icy weather. What's worse about that? You okay up there, hon?
Yep. Hey,
How's it going,
Jameson.
Jameson? What's worse is no, she's over in uh British Columbia, but still cold nonetheless. Um, what was I
It's
going?
-3 here right now.
See now, my thing said that it's minus 2.22222222 repeating. So I don't know.
I said, what now? Is that just now? Is it going to where?
Dang.
I mean, we have a hung jury. Did I miss something? What did I miss?
Let's see.
I almost died, like seriously, like about 5 minutes ago. So my brain's a little bit scrambled.
Yeah, you can't go and do that.
Oh my God, had I not raised my arms above my head and waved them around like I just didn't care, I wouldn't be sitting here, I don't think, because
Oh
I couldn't
man.
catch my breath. Oh, okay, so I didn't miss anything. Okay, phew. I was like, man, I've been like faithfully checking all feeds. I'm like, I don't think he dismissed them. I was like, I don't know what the hell going on. Yeah. Well, it's weird. It's going into the third day.
So on a quick different, totally unrelated side note, I did see a notification that they are issuing a provincial-wide state of emergency in British Columbia because of the flooding. I don't know if you already knew that or not.
Yeah. No, it's not good. It's bad. It's really bad. I went shopping today. What do you mean I went shopping? So I went shopping, but it really wasn't much on the shelves. There really wasn't much in the store, just because people are panic buying because the highways are all closed. Like the Lower Mainland can't get any. People on the Lower Mainland can't get anywhere because all the highways pretty much washed away during the flood. So they're all trapped down there. What is happening to my dog?
I have no idea.
Missy.
I don't know. Do you think your sister would be okay with you showing that one video that she took with the waterfall in a place where there wasn't a waterfall before? I mean, that was absolutely crazy.
I'm sure she'd be all right with this. I just don't want. I don't know. I guess it's been public knowledge anyway that she's my sister. So.
Oh well, if you can send me is it on your profile? Because I could try to.
No, here, I'll send you the link. I just gotta find it.
I'll see if I can just download the specific video. It was crazy, guys. And Lori and I were sitting here in the Zoom meeting room last night, and she was showing all of this stuff to me. Just absolutely crazy. All right, let me see. Let me see if it's going to let me access it. It might not if I'm not friends with her. Depends.
If not, I mean, I can play it. I just gotta figure out. I could play it. It doesn't show her name or anything, so.
Okay, yeah, it's not coming. You know what you could do is full screen it.
What?
Full put the video on full screen and then pause it. Okay.
Oh no, it's fine like this too. How I got it. It's
Okay.
good.
Okay. So this is
Really?
this. I'll go ahead on.
It's only 57 seconds. All right. Uh-oh.
This road is going to get washed the fuck out. Wow. Look at that. Right? It's crazy.
Yeah, so that's that. That was crazy. She was a little too close for my liking, but
We'll have to see. We could try to work that out, Rhiannon. Maybe set up a. I could get the Team Talk server up. Rhiannon was saying maybe the four of us can chat during this weekend.
yeah.
I could always get the Team Talk server up and going or something, and
Couldn't we all just go into a Zoom room?
we could do Zoom too. There's always that. Yeah, either way. Yeah, because both platforms offer mobile apps, so either way is totally fine. Absolutely.
You can't wait. You can't be serious, Jameson. You really seriously think that they're voting guilty? I mean, I understand you're, defense lawyer, but a past defense lawyer. But what if really?
Yep. He said I do. I don't know. He's seen a lot. He's seen a lot.
That sucks, Jameson. That really sucks because I'm going to have to think about that now because I have something to say about that, but I have to come back to that because I got to get there first. Hold on. First of all, let's talk about this because this is disturbing as hell. Okay, so there's this boy, right? Okay, I got to find the picture. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
What's up, guys?
It's probably
sometimes
better if I just Google it.
sometimes I don't have anybody to talk among, so I just talk to myself for a little bit. So Jameson says, remember I said if this goes past 2 to 3 days, I said this is very bad news for the defense. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, no.
I remember you saying that.
I know you said it. It doesn't mean I want to believe it. Okay, so this boy. Okay, this boy. Does he come up there?
Yeah.
Elijah Luke.
Wait. Let me look over here on yeah. That photo is up over here on OBS. So it's on YouTube now.
Okay, this boy. What a little cutie patootie. He's got such a kind smile. So cute. Well, he was missing. We did cover that. We've covered him a couple times, I think. This is disturbing, okay, guys? Just remember this kid's face and how cute he looks. And, okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to go to read this because this is crazy. Okay, so a New Hampshire mother charged in her 5-year-old son's disappearance allegedly called him the next Teddy Bundy and said, "I want him gone," just months before his remains were found.
What the heck?
Um, Danielle, I don't know how to say her last name. Anyway, we'll skip it. I don't think it's important. 35, had complained about her son, Elijah Lewis, in a series of Snapchat messages she sent a childhood friend back in June, according to the Boston Globe. I'd call him the next Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer. She allegedly wrote to her friend Erica Wolf, "It's so sad, but I have no connection with this child. He's been getting worse and worse," the mom said in another message. She added that she was keeping the boy in his room because she couldn't trust him anymore after complaining that Elijah was playing in his own feces and urinating on clothes and beds. "I want him gone. I can't handle it anymore," she wrote. She hadn't spoken to her childhood friend in years before she suddenly replied to one of Wolf's Snapchat posts in which Wolf spoke of her own teenage son's behavioral issues. In the exchange, she said the New Hampshire Child Welfare Agency was involved but didn't elaborate further. Elijah had been sent by his father to live with her, who has 6 children, in May of last year, but it wasn't immediately clear why. Wolf told the Globe she forgot about her exchange with her. Her is the mom, by the way, until she saw that police were looking for Elijah last month. The little boy's remains were found in a wooded area in Abington, Massachusetts, late last month, following a 10-day police-led search across 5 different states. Authorities started investigating on October 14th when they were made aware of Elijah's disappearance. The little boy hadn't been reported missing prior to that date, and it remains unclear how they found out he had vanished. It also isn't clear when Elijah vanished. His mother and her boyfriend, Joseph Staff, 30, were arrested in New York City on October 18th for witness tampering and child endangerment. Authorities said the couple allegedly asked others to lie about Elijah and where he was living because they knew child protection service workers were searching for him. No charges have been filed in relation to Elijah's death because authorities say they're waiting for the results of the boy's autopsy. I don't know. Sort of sounds to me like maybe, perhaps, just maybe, the mom is a little messed up. Okay, so remember, um, so now that I've been distracted, I think Bob's missing.
I'm still here. I'm just trying to look at something.
Oh.
I got we got a message on our Instagram account.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm gonna send this to you so that you can let me see if I can download it.
Oh, Cracker Jacks. Am I in trouble again?
No, not this time. But this is
Thank God.
this is something that hasn't. Here I'm gonna. My goodness. Just keep going. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of this because that's probably all that I can.
I would like to think that he's going to be not guilty still. I just feel there'll be a loss in my soul if he's guilty. I'd be sad. I would, because not just because he's guilty, but because of the fact that all that didn't have to happen. A 17-year-old boy didn't have to have an AR-15, and he didn't have to run down those streets fighting for his life, supposedly.
Yeah. Just messed up.
But Binger did have a good closing argument. Way better than, what was his name, Kraus?
Gross Kurtz.
No,
Here.
no, the judge. Or not the judge, the lawyer.
Oh. I don't even.
That's true.
Okay, that just got sent to us on Instagram. Like literally, um, literally about 9 minutes ago. It says, "Hello, if you repost this, it would be greatly appreciated." 18-year-old college student from Michigan went missing October 29th.
Here, I'll share it.
Well, I'm just trying to verify this because it's a private account. And I need to figure out a way to vet this. Does that look legit to you? And it's nothing against the poster if they're watching. Let me just check something. Brendan Santo. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go check this out real quick.
Oh, he is missing.
Okay. Yep. If you want to go on and put that up there, I can read the info on that poster. I'll share it over to the Instagram page as well.
Okay, so I'm going to. I don't know. Did you want to? This one might be easier to read. Did you want me to share this one instead?
Is there another one?
There's a different one here, yeah, on Facebook.
Okay, sure.
Of the same person.
Okay.
It's just easier maybe to read. I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying whatever.
All right. So, missing Brendan Santo was last seen at Michigan State University near Michigan Avenue and Beale Street. May have been walking to Brody neighborhood, and he was born April 1st of 2003, 18 years old, male, white, brown hair, hazel eyes, 5'8" tall, 160-pound weight, was wearing a black t-shirt, gray sweatpants, black baseball hat, and white Converse shoes. In the far left photo, if you have any information, please contact Michigan State University Police tip line at 844-99-MSU-PD or tips@police.msu.edu. Seems like we may have talked about him on a previous show. $11,000 reward, Crime Stoppers of. Okay, so I'm going to mute for a second. I'm going to message this person and ask them if they have any relation to him or to this case, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's the bald one, right, Jameson? Who was that chick that was always at the head of the table? And why isn't he shackled and shit? Murder's murder. He doesn't have anything. He's just. I was shocked to hear that he pulled names out of the hat to pick his jury. I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy. What do we got here?
Okay, I just sent them a message. I'm going to put this out on our Instagram page as well. Yeah, that message
That's
literally
crazy.
just came in um, during the show, so I let them know that we put the poster out, and it seems to be a private account. Okay, and it looks like this poster was more so made for Instagram posting because of the dimensions that I'm seeing with it. There we go. I will keep my eyes open for a further message from them. But I did ask them if they had any connection with the case and if they would be interested in coming on the show at some point to discuss, the situation.
What state?
Michigan? Or were you asking?
Yeah,
Yeah, this was in Michigan.
I'm just seeing if I did a missing thing.
I don't know, I thought that we had read an article or something that involved Michigan State University a number of nights ago.
No, he didn't make it onto the list today. I don't know if he did after I did the video.
Let's see.
No.
I'm just checking here because it just seems like we had read something about this. I'm going to take a look here. Would you be willing to bring that poster back up? I'm going to read an article here that I found. When did this came out 3 days ago? So just if you wouldn't mind putting that poster, you probably already did, but just so that it'll match a face, to the name here. I'm going to put this article out here. We're going to get a little bit of background on this. Okay. This article reads, the headline, Mystery Deepens into Disappearance of Brendan Santo as Search for Rochester Hills Teen Enters Third Week. This was published 3 days ago. I'm going to zoom this a bit. Hopefully the pop-ups will leave me alone. I need to get the ad blocker or something. Anyways, Southfield, Michigan. As the days tick by, the mystery of Brendan Santos' whereabouts has only deepened after his disappearance more than 2 weeks ago. The Rochester Hills resident and student at Grand Valley State University was last seen near one of the buildings on Michigan State University's campus the night before the University, I think University of Michigan and Michigan State University game. Um, since then, an $11,000 reward has been posted. Tens of thousands of dollars have been poured into a search fund, and students have combined with parents to search for Santo. We're just trying to be helpful. We're parents. We have kids in college. We just want to bring Brendan home, said one parent. On Sunday, volunteers were out looking again. Police initially believed Santo hadn't gone too far uh, since his vehicle was found in the same place he first left it. His last known location was outside of Yakeley Hall on October 29th. Yeah, I don't know when, but we did talk about this. I remember reading an article that was a bit similar here, because I believe that they were there was a mention of a river as well. Police believe the Red Cedar River, which meanders through the campus, could offer proof about what happened to the teen. Um, Over the weekend, hundreds gathered at Santo's alma mater at Rochester Adams High School for a vigil. Family and friends joined and sang, praying for the discovery of the missing 18-year-old. Search efforts have expanded to include a heavy following on social media, um, billboards in and around East Lansing, and hundreds of flyers posted around the area. Um, Adding to the struggles of searching for Santo is the information that some of the security cameras at Yakeley Hall were not working at the time Santo went missing. That's since been rectified. Santo's vanishing has since prompted other law enforcement agencies to get involved, including the FBI and the Michigan State Police Department. Um, okay, and that is, I think, some of the most up to date
Wow.
information about that. But no, I don't remember what show it was on, but we did read an article um, about what was going on here, because I remember reading about the river and Yakeley Hall. When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, I remember reading about this. I just
What's his name?
his name was Brendan Santo. Rhiannon said that she sent you something. Um,
No.
oh,
Hmm.
I got a response in Zoom. Or maybe not a response, but all right, seen 5 minutes ago.
Okay, so what Rhiannon sent was please provide photos of necklace shoes worn by 18-year-old who went missing at MSU. East Lansing, Michigan, police have added more photos of personal items connected to Brendan Santo, the 18-year-old who went missing in East Lansing at the end of October. Santo, a Rochester Hills native and Grand Valley State University student, was last seen leaving Yakeley Hall on Michigan State University campus shortly before midnight on Friday, October 29th. MSU police provided photos of various items linked to Santo, including a necklace with a cross on it, keys, and a car key fob, and two iPhone 12 and case and white Converse shoes. None of these items in the photographs have been recovered, police said. The photos of the items can be found at this Facebook post. Oh, here. It's Facebook. Oh, I see now. Okay, so this is the necklace, I guess. Cross. Nice chain. This isn't his keys, but it's a similar set of keys Brandon would have had that night. Or Brendan, sorry. I guess this is the case that's on his iPhone 12. I guess. His shoes. I guess that's it. Well, there you have it. Okay. I think I did have something on him, but I don't, you know. Did you disappear again?
Still here. I was just it seemed like that this individual was going to respond back over here on Instagram, and I just was trying to use voice dictation to speed up the process, and didn't want to do that out here on stream.
Oh. I see. All right, so who else? SummerWells. So there was a hoax today in SummerWells' case saying that they found her remains. Turns out it was a rumor that was started in a Facebook group, I think I heard.
Yeah,
People just,
it's just messed up.
Candace and Cher getting along, which is even more messed up.
And didn't Molly Go Lightly clickbait everybody on that, or am I mistaken?
Well, yeah, it was more or less quick. She changed her title of her title like 3 different times
Yeah, it's just
during her stream. So I don't know. Lots of weird stuff happening, but to my knowledge, Summer was not found, so it was just a rumor. But as time goes on, I'm discovering more and more people know more than I think we know that they know. It's just really messed up because it's not just a cut and dry case and whatever. But so that happened there. What else are we talking about? Planck. There was supposed to be update on her. I think mom had history of psychotic breakdown. That's what it was. Okay, so
okay.
let's see here. Okay, so Heidi Planck was that
Southern California. She was the one with a dog named Seven who was found on the 28th floor of the high-rise apartments, and she was the bookkeeper for somebody who was under investigation for around $43 million worth of embezzlement out of pension funds, and just mysteriously disappeared.
yeah, what he said. Because I don't remember that, but yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so apparently she had a history of psychotic breakdowns and bizarre behavior, which I'm really stunned that Oh crap. So what are they gonna do? Smash her character and everything like that to cover this jackass Sugarman or whatever his name
Yeah,
is, his ass?
Sugarman. My
The
thing
footage
is,
hasn't
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
sorry, I'll just read this part. The footage has emerged as court documents reviewed exclusively by DailyMail.com reveals a 39-year-old mom has a history of drug abuse, psychotic breakdowns, and bizarre behavior. According to a statement from her ex-husband, Planck once trashed herself, then she trashed her then 4-year-old son's bedroom before jumping out of a window and climbing onto a neighbor's roof semi-naked. What?
Wow.
Okay, go ahead.
What? Now, when they say that the information was released, was it a video? Was it the video in question, or did they actually release documented evidence of her mental health issues? Because my the thing I'm wondering about is if that was the case, did they you know there had to have been some HIPAA laws violated in that.
Um, oh. Oh.
What's up?
I don't know. My computer's not liking something. Oh, crap. It froze.
Weird. Yeah, Jameson, do I detect a hint of sarcasm? I don't know if you saw Jameson's comment. I'm totally shocked um, that Molly Golightly would use a missing kid for views. Totally shocked, I tell you. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Did you see her newest shit? Am I allowed to show her newest shit?
I didn't know what new is up there.
Or
Hey,
freak out?
hey, University, how's it going?
Oh, hey. Welcome back, University.
Just got done playing an exciting game of red light, green light. How's everyone doing this evening? Red light, green light, huh?
Go.
Doing pretty good over here, University. How's it going out that way, aside from the red light, green light? I hope it was in a fun context, like playing with the kids or something, and not, bumper to bumper traffic, because that kind of sucks.
I know she was freaking out because, this is what Molly Golightly was freaking. I'm not going to play the video because it'll get me all fired up and then I'll draw unnecessary drama to the channel. Okay. So, see, I'm learning. Okay. So she was like all pissed off and yelling and screaming, but she always yells and screams. So I don't know if that's even news. But anyhow, she was getting upset and shit because somebody made this hoax and whatever about Summer, and the reason why she can't cover the case is because she doesn't like Chris dumbass or whatever his name is, and
Over at the
she
interview room?
recovers. Yeah, she recovers a lot. Oh my goodness sake, I can't speak English tonight. I rattled my brain, I tell you, when I was coughing.
Hmm.
Thanks for watching the chat earlier, University. I'm just linking to if you catch us on the replay. I don't know who else was there because those were the only two I seen when I was there. But if anybody else was there helping in the chat too, because I know I was busy today, but Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did CJ stay there the whole time? I saw they came in when just before I left, and then, of course, they were there when I came back. And do you know what I'm talking about, or am I just rambling, and rambling?
I'm not sure if I know exactly what you're talking about. Some
Probably good.
some people here better hope there's a verdict tomorrow.
Right.
Jameson says. University says I was watching the stream while watching Red Notice. Red Notice is on
CJ
Netflix, isn't it?
Jigsaw. That's what I was talking about with CJ Jigsaw. He was there, she was there when I left this morning to go to the store, and they were still there when I came back. So I was asking University if they were there the whole time or if they had just left and come back.
Oh.
Because University was there. How was that? That's what I was talking about.
Oh, you are sounding tired up there.
I'm very tired. I just need to sleep for 100 years.
I hate to say this, but if you do that, I don't know if I'm going to get to see you because
Why?
I don't know if I'm going to be around in 100 years.
You don't know if you're going to be around in 100 years?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I know.
I forgot to put my camera back on again.
See, I wasn't sure if you intentionally had it off and I start to get confused and
Oh, you get confused.
yeah, well, because I don't know when when you intentionally have it off and I don't know anymore. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I hide sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes
I
I'd
get it.
rather hide. Sometimes I don't. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. There was something else I wanted to talk about. What else do I have written down?
Players.
Oh, yeah. Do you have anything on them?
I thought you said you did.
Well, I do. I can.
Here, let me see if
No
I can find
problem.
something. I just remember you had mentioned that you had some updated information on them. So
I want to move over to Instagram for missing people too. However, like posters and stuff. But
here's an article. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I did share that one pertaining to Brendan out there on the Instagram page. So okay, I'm going to put this article out here in chat. And let's take a look at this. Okay, let's see here. All right. This was posted about 4 hours ago. Amber Alert, search for Noah Claire, reveals troubling social media posts linked to father.
ooh, that doesn't sound good.
No, it does not. Now, maybe it'll give some background here, so I don't want to reiterate here if it's already here, but Nashville, Tennessee, a nationwide search for 3-year-old Noah Claire out of Gallatin. Oh my goodness, I need to zoom in some more.
I had to really zoom in too, and I was really disappointed because I had to zoom in so much.
I'm just going to have to start practicing using my screen reader. And for stuff like this, that's what I need to do. Okay. A nationwide search for 3-year-old Noah Claire out of Gallatin continued Wednesday. Investigators say he was kidnapped by his father, Jake, and 16-year-old Amber Claire, Noah's cousin, may be with them. The trio was last seen in San Clemente, California, and may be headed to San Diego, according to the sheriff there. This, after the car they are believed to have been in was found abandoned. The car was loaded with ready to eat meals, clothing, and camping gear. What the heck is going on? Former Metro Police Detective Bill Pridemore gave insight into the discovery. I understand he had MREs in his car, which to me would give them a better opportunity of not being spotted because they wouldn't have to stop except for fuel. You know, they wouldn't have to stop to get something to eat. They could eat on the way and would have less chances of being identified while en route to wherever his destination may be, which in this case, the car ended up in California. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation released a new timeline of events in the case Wednesday. They say Jake Claire bought a Subaru Legacy on Facebook Marketplace sometime around October 30th. On November 7th, license plate readers in Arizona spotted the car traveling on Highway 95. The bumper sticker, previously seen on the car, had been removed. The same car was towed on November 13th. The car reportedly found at the outlets in San Clemente. News 2 spoke to a security guard out at the outlets who said they are reviewing camera footage as the investigation continues. News 2 also spoke to an officer with the California Highway Patrol who said officers across the state are on the lookout for Noah, his 16-year-old cousin, and his father. CHP's involvement in this situation, involving three individuals, Mr. Jacob Clare, Amber Clare, and Noah Clare, is issuing a broadcast throughout the state of California for an endangered missing advisory, an at-risk missing situation. Our officers throughout the state are on the lookout for these individuals at the moment, CHP officer Reynoso explained. News 2 reached out for more information about the alert and if there are plans to issue an Amber Alert. We also spoke to the Orange County Sheriff's Office, who said they are currently a supporting role in the investigation. WKRN also discovered unsettling social media posts and comments by the Facebook account of Jacob Clare in the weeks leading up to the alert. A post from late September in a Facebook group asking for experiences on surrendering. The post said in part, since November, I've had my son kept from me, and I've spent thousands of dollars on attorneys. I'm to the point where I just feel like surrendering is my only option. I felt like I'm in a movie set the past few years. A comment made from the same account said, it also makes me wonder if it's time to do things that you don't want to do, that would go against society's rules, but yet you know in your heart it would be coming from a place of pure love. The only thing that makes sense to me is if something is around the corner that I'm needed for, that's divine purpose for the greater good, and that is me needing to let go of what I've always known as the daddy in me. About 3 weeks later, the TBI said Claire bought the Subaru Legacy on Facebook Marketplace, and a week later, 3-year-old Noah was reported missing out of Gallatin. Jake Clare is described as 35 years old, 6'7" and 200 pounds. Noah Clare was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, a camo shirt, a black jacket, and black shoes. Let me kind of come down here. Anyone who may have information on their whereabouts is asked to call 1-800. Oh my goodness, 1-800 TBI find. Those who may have seen them are asked to call 911 immediately. Wow, I don't know exactly what to think on this.
That's crazy.
I mean, don't know anything about the ins and outs of the case, or the internals as to what's going on. I do know that parental alienation syndrome is a huge issue that is totally under it's not discussed. It's not something that's dealt with very often in the courts. Parental alienation syndrome essentially takes place when there's the alienating parent, there's the target, and in between are the kids. And the alienating parent will take intentional strides, like saying things like, "If I won the lottery, I'd make your other parent disappear," and things along those lines, and just totally, it's a bad, messed up, sad, twisted thing, but it happens a lot, and it's not taken seriously. And the ones who, are severely impacted, aside from the target, are especially the kids. Now, I don't know if that's what was going on in this case. Reading some of those posts, perhaps, I don't know. It doesn't excuse the actions, but unfortunately, the family law system is this big money guzzling machine, and the person with the most money, who can spend out tens of thousands of dollars for an attorney, is typically the one that gets off. They get what they want. And it's a really messed up system. It's really screwed up. I've seen cases in different groups on Facebook. There's some things that I'm dealing with that I won't discuss out here, that are, it's very hard. It is very, very hard. All I can say is the family law system is messed up.
Mm-hmm.
To sit and think that certain things are okay when they are absolutely not okay. What Jake is doing, I do not condone it whatsoever, but it just makes you wonder what's going on.
No kidding. Oh my God, what is this about? I watched her nodding off. Attorney for accused Ahmaud Arbery killer tells judge juror is falling asleep. Her eyes are closed, head is falling towards or forward at times, and she struggles to lift her eyelids, the attorney said about juror number 12, sorry. Bob Rubin, or something, is apparently the attorney for the man accused of shooting Arbery to death, told Superior Court Judge Timothy Walmsley he's concerned with juror number 12. Judge, I couldn't help but notice as I sit in the chair and I watched or before nodding off during the presentation of evidence during my opening statements and Mr. William Roddy Bryan's opening statement. I don't know if she's taking medication, but her eyes are closed, head is falling forward, and at times she struggles to lift her eyelids. Reuben asked the judge if he could keep an eye on the juror and requested that Walmsley allow the juror to get up and stretch. Well, that's awkward. What'd you do? Like,
Talk
what'd you
about
do?
influence. Talk about influencing the jury. I don't know, Jameson. You still here? What are your thoughts on that?
That is crazy.
I don't know. Like it just my speculation on the matter, and I am not one who's qualified to speak, but it sounds to me like the defense doesn't have a whole lot in their corner, so they are either calling out black pastors who are showing up, or they're calling out the jury or something.
Mm-hmm.
Messed up.
Hmm. I guess there's. I'm just scrolling. I'm sorry, guys. I'm scrolling, and I can't just not say something when I see another missing person. Okay, so more locally here in Canada, BC, there's a missing person, James M. Wood. He's 27 years old, with physical and mental challenges. His name, or James, is not capable to care for himself. He went missing November 8th, approximately 1:45 p.m. from his home on Peters Road with no cell phone or money, wearing blue plaid pajama bottoms and a blue-green plaid short-sleeved button-up shirt with blue navy shoes. He's approximately 5'8", slim-built. He has the mentality of a 12-year-old. He's fearful of people. He'll be distraught, disoriented, and will be in need of medical care. If anybody has any information or has seen him, I'll share the picture here in a second. Call West Kelowna, I guess, police at 250-768-2880. Here, I'll just share this so people can see his picture. All right. So he is. Keep your eyes peeled. That's a little, I don't know how long ago that was, but the 8th or the 9th of November? Anyway, he's missing. I'll do a missing person thing here in a little bit. But that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all that I have also for this evening. I think we covered some ground here, and we will keep a watch on all of these cases and keep you updated as we see new updates.
Yes. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Oh shit, Kevin. Hi.
How's it going, Kevin? So,
And if you could be so kind, if you are able to donate to our GoFundMe to help us meet just
That would
after
be-
Christmas.
that would be greatly appreciated. But, yep, I know that's everything that I've got.
Everything I've got.
Oh, want to wrap her up?
Yep.
All right.
My hand is itchy.
Oh, we appreciate each and every one of you who comes out here and spends time with us. Even the trolls, because we appreciate the views. So thank you for that. The silent ones that now not everybody who's silent is a troll, and not everybody who is a troll is silent. So we'll keep that there. But we appreciate everybody who comes out. What's
How
that?
much does GoFundMe take for fees and charges?
I do not know.
John B., we've had this talk about this before. Please stop or you will be removed or hidden. Okay, seriously, John.
What? What is this conversation about here?
I don't know, but why I want to get rid of it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know. My computer totally glitched. I was trying to get rid of it, but it totally glitched. I put him in timeout.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know either.
Thanks, Jameson. Definitely appreciate our mods around here. If you do Venmo or Cash App, I do have a Cash App account, Kevin. He take up what? So another account out here, huh? That explains a lot.
Wow. I think it's John B.
Yeah,
He said
no,
it the exact same way.
yeah, exactly.
You take some booty. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's end it.
Sounds like a plan. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for coming out. And, as soon as I talked about some trolls not being silent, boom, we got one. Sure seems to be the case. And it's good to see you out here too, Rhiannon. And, everybody else out here, Kevin, Jameson, University, Slinky, everybody who comes out to these chats. We appreciate you guys. And Lori will be out here tomorrow to stream more of the Rittenhouse case. And, be sure to be on the lookout for that. And then we will both be back out here at 8 p.m. Pacific tomorrow night. And
I'm wondering how many people, oh my good gosh. I'm wondering how many people want me to, if you're interested, how many people want me to stream the Arbery case now that things are pretty much done with Rittenhouse?
I'll just say this, this person has nothing better to do with their time than to create a bunch of fake YouTube accounts. And hope you aren't in a relationship, because it makes you wonder if you're hiding something from somebody, having all those side accounts like that. Pretty crazy.
No doubt. Well, either way, I can always stream one and see how it goes, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess with that, we will call it a night. But again, we appreciate you all. And wherever you're watching from, we hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, all.